Welcome to the show, Longtan and Jester. I have quite a full house today. We have Eric, who is returning today,
Hey.
and we have
Hey,
Xanatos, who is also back,
what's up?
and of course my regular guest, Act One,
Hey, yep.
and Epsilon. You could talk now. It's okay.
Hey.
Don't be shy. So yeah, I figured we'd all just hang out and gosh, who's taking a piss? Oh,
That would be
God.
me. Keep going. Don't want to stop you.
It sounded like you pinched it there for a second.
I love all this white noise.
I don't
noise.
pinch it. I bounce. I don't pinch it. I bounce. What do you all do?
Wait, you bounce?
I bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Do you guys?
Yeah, bounce.
Okay, so I have a question because I've gotten different responses. So, are you guys the kind of guys that sticks your wang through the hole, like the zipper hole, without unbuttoning the pants?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not.
Are you over the bridge kind of guy?
Okay. Here's the reason why over the bridge is the best way to do shit. Wait, am I still in? Who left?
Yeah.
Eric left.
Oh, Eric, come
Nice
back.
job, Epsilon.
Oh, he's back.
No, we can
Nice
say that.
job. Nice job, Jester.
We can say that. We can say that.
Oh, right. Okay.
So you were saying?
Over the bridge, and here's why. It's more sanitary. It means you don't need to wash your hands, right? You just go over the bridge, and then you loop it back over. Boom, no hands.
Wait,
Easy
you just
All right.
how do you just flop
I
it
go.
out?
I go over the bridge as well, but I also wash my hands because that's sanitary no matter what.
Fuck you. Because you over bridge, and then you just aim with your hips, right?
Okay.
And then you just
Okay.
shake. It's all in the calves, and then you bring it back up.
Okay.
You need control. It's technique that's develops. All right, so I don't expect a novice to get it right away. So I'd be careful if I were you, Jester. Okay, trying that out.
With the over the bridge technique with
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I really hope you don't do it through the hole because I've never heard anybody doing that besides
Oh, hey,
you saying that right now.
I do it through the hole, bro.
Now,
Dude,
are we
I don't
talking-
understand through the hole because the trifold of some underwear where you need to loop it through a fucking maze just requires so much groping.
No, it's like a mini game. You should try it sometime.
It's like a mini
It's
game.
weird.
It's
Also,
not that bad.
I have big zipper fear.
Okay, yeah, I have gotten that once, and it's rough.
That should have scared you straight right there. That should have just
It was
never
just-
again.
It was just a snag of the little meat. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
this
not-
time it was a snag. What if you go even further next time? All right, that's gonna be.
I'm not gonna zip it up all the way like in Along Came. Was it Along Came Polly or I don't remember what movie that was.
I don't know what the reference is, but you shouldn't be doing it.
Ben Stiller, I know that.
Yeah, which one is that? Act One.
Something about. It starts with the movie's called something about.
Something about Mary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he got the beans above the frank and zipped it all the way up.
Yep.
Oh dude, oh gosh. Yeah, I've never gotten that. All right, so Epsilon, Xanatos over the bridge. Anybody else?
Jeez.
I do both. It just depends. At home, I'll over the bridge.
Oh, okay.
In public, at like a urinal. I'll
Okay.
go through the hole.
I'm glad you added that part.
Dude, at home I don't even do over the bridge. I just put my pants around my thighs.
That just seems like more work. You have to reach
Does.
down and grab
Do
them
you
again.
also put your fists on your hip and look up towards the sky?
and whistle?
Oh my god.
No, but I do hold my shirt with my chin.
No, you do not.
That sounds-
I do.
What are you
I do.
7?
Hey,
That's
it's
great.
super easy. No,
That's
no
great.
mess ever.
That's
Yeah.
more steps.
Sometimes I'll even break off a bit of toilet paper, fold it into three, fold it 3 times, and just dab the tip to get the last drops off.
And you wash your hands, right?
No, I don't need to.
Wow.
I don't touch anything. I walk through my door. I don't touch
True, he
it.
doesn't touch anything the whole
Yeah, but
time.
that's the same way after you wipe. You don't touch anything, presumably. I don't know about you. But you
Oh
still
no,
wash
I
your hands.
definitely wash my hands after I wipe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Let me tell you something. Every time that you itch your crotch or masturbate, you wash your hands religiously afterward?
Right.
No,
Today
do
on
you?
Rated R podcast.
No, do you?
Start off.
Do you?
When I itch my crotch, okay, you might have me there.
No, yeah, go fuck yourself, bitch. How's that any different?
Then what? Dabbing your head?
I think it's just because it's bare wiener. That's the thing.
Yeah, but look, listen to me. You bring your shirt up to your chin, hold it with your
No, you
chin,
don't.
drop
You
your
don't
pants
do
to your
that.
thighs, pee with your hips, bring it back up, drop shirt, task complete. Literally, you've where's the contamination?
Wash your hands for posterity, just in case.
I mean,
No.
like it just that just
What?
sounds like extra work, and then the fact that I have like
It's
I already
not.
but I already have a bad enough time aiming as it is, dude. Like I'm just gonna aim with my hips, like
Yeah,
That-
dude, it's
That I disagree
Yup.
with. It's easy.
yeah, aiming is easy. Sorry, shotgun. We got snipers.
yeah, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Don't
12
worry,
gauge.
don't worry,
Yeah.
Jester. I'm right there with you with the 12 gauge.
Yeah,
Epsilon eye?
We're real men. That's fine.
Yeah,
Epsilon
yeah,
eye?
yeah.
Don't have to sit from a
503
distance.
caliber, 50 cals, 50
They call
cals.
us never miss.
12
We
gauge.
never miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call us 50 caliber.
Yeah, but we're
They call
up
you
close
12
and
gauge.
personal.
They call you
So we have more
buckshot.
bravery.
Up close and personal. Yeah,
200
that's
yards
true.
away, never miss.
They
Yeah.
call you buckshot. They call us 50 cal. We're not the same.
They have games in Japan where you can actually you aim and there's like a little screen above the urinal and you play like a game depending on your aim. Like your aim affects the game.
What?
There's a
Yeah.
game that I play with my Tinder dates where I aim and they open their mouth and we see how far we can go.
Yikes.
I'm glad I didn't find you on Tinder. Holy crap. That frightens me. Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
All
He
right.
has
just
must
kidding. That's
like
not my
games in
kink at
its
all.
Tinder description. Must like games.
Must like games. My current distance is 1 foot. Well, Eric, what about you? Are you over the bridge or through the hole?
Through the hole because we're closed and I'm just used to it now. I have,
Nice.
I have a shitty belt in my work clothes. I don't want to have to do that every time.
Didn't know
See?
people did that.
I-
I never heard of people
I
doing
am
that.
I am the same, dude. When I was in construction, I had serious problems with my work clothes too. I would just go through the hole, and I'd stay
Oh
that
yeah,
way.
yeah. You want to undo your? You probably wear a belt too. You want to undo your your work belt and everything.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Exactly.
He was a plumber. He didn't wear a belt.
Yeah, I
That's true.
did. You have to wear tool belts, dude. I mean, like sometimes getting those
Dude,
things
I'm
on and off.
joking. I'm joking. It's a joke.
You know, the plumber's crack joke. Because they
Yeah.
don't wear a belt.
Oh yeah, you guys know that story. Oh, I hated
That
that.
stereotype.
Yeah, that stupid stereotype. Except I didn't even have that problem, and I still ended up getting a finger down there. It's like,
Oh God.
gosh, I told you guys that story, right?
I
I
don't
may
think
have
so.
forgotten.
I was working on a dishwasher, and I was underneath somebody's cabinet, and their kid, they had like five.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they had like
No.
five or six kids. Dude, this lady looked so tired too.
Oh no.
The kid's got like a half-eaten bagel. The other half is all over his face. I'm bent over in the cabinet, working on the dishwasher. And because you know how your shirt. I mean, like my crack's not showing, but my shirt's up a little bit because I'm reaching in there. And-
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally. Like, nothing's showing. Yeah, and I have this, like, I just felt something, like, slide down the back. I was like, what the? Like, it was just like a little, I felt like a little stick. And then I turn around, and the kid's right behind me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I hear the mom, like, what are you doing? Get out of there. And I'm like, wow, I've just been violated by a
You
child.
just got sexually assaulted by a child.
I did.
Yeah.
Did you press
Wow.
charges?
Yeah.
You press.
Oh gosh, I hated that house, dude. That family was bonkers, but yeah, that was the
Goddamn.
That kid just turned you into a man. What the heck?
yeah. No, I felt straight up violated.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was horrible. But
You okay?
Bro,
yeah, I think I'll be okay. A couple years of therapy helped me out.
You're shaking right now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just asking if you're all right.
I'm fine. It's
Okay.
not like I'm just kidding. But where has Xanatos been all this time? He hasn't been on the show for a
I've
while.
been
Yeah.
Ignoring his
I've-
friends with his thinking his work is
Peeing
better
in
than
Tinder
us.
dates' mouths.
no, I've actually just been on one Tinder date. No, I've been working a lot, having a lot of meetings, one-on-ones with people, where I'm just learning about shit they're going through, and doing community organizing work. It's very, very, very good work, but very, very draining, very long hours. There's always more to be done. It's
I
cool.
bet.
What?
Should we
What?
should we say what city you're in? Probably shouldn't say that, right?
No, I'm not gonna say the city. I
Nah.
mean, they
But
already
I'm
know he's
curious
in
what
Texas.
it's like over there.
Oh yeah. Honestly, the city I'm in is very segregated.
Oh.
And the segregation is due to years of policy, gerrymandering, redlining, school districting. It's one of the only cities that has several school districts in order to separate wealth. And it's even present in the roads. There's some pretty prominent stories. I mean, this would be giving the location away for anyone who would do
familiar.
enough history. Yeah, but on the west side of the city, the infrastructure was so bad because the city was neglecting that side of the city because it was a predominantly poor Hispanic area, that there was no drainage. And so back in the, I'm going to mess this up, but I think the 80s or 70s, there was a flooding. It was the 80s, I think. There was a flooding because there was a downpour and there was nowhere for the water to go because they hadn't implemented proper drainage. So people's homes were literally flooding and people died in their homes because of the neglect, even though they were paying tax dollars just like everybody else. And the organization that I'm working for was a huge piece in making change on that front and making sure that the city did what they were supposed to and renovated the infrastructure and drainage so that that didn't happen again, and held the city accountable. So the organization I'm working for has done some really, really, really incredible shit, and I'm proud to be working for them. That's kind of a piece of it.
Nice. That was a downer. Thanks. Well, okay, that's good that you're doing other. Yeah, because how is Texas, by the way?
It's fine.
Go on, say it.
I don't know.
Say it.
Okay.
Have
I
you
was
bought
gonna
a
say,
10-gallon hat yet?
no, I
Yeehaw.
haven't. No. I've gotten some new clothes that I really, really like though. But I got at this place in Austin.
Any chaps?
No chaps.
Oh man.
You get your F-250 yet?
No, although I will probably get my concealed carry permit sometime in the next.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm
Look
a
at
happy
you,
man,
man.
right there. I am a happy man.
Do you already have a
Yeah,
gun?
dude. No.
Oh.
But
What do you what do you think of getting?
I don't know. I don't know a ton, so I'd do some research. But I mean, probably just like, I don't know. Don't they have like short stock blocks or something like that?
Well, what caliber do you want?
Compact.
Oh, probably like
compact block?
compact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably
good.
get that. Yeah.
Would you
Well,
get?
I
Would you get a 9?
Yeah, 9.
Oh, okay.
Get those cool little like under the sleeve shooter things that they have in Django and Chains that just pop out from their wrists. That'd be cool.
oh man.
Well, I wear suits a lot, so I mean, I would just get the
You
shoulder
pull
strap.
up.
Yeah. Dude, just go model 29 and have it underneath your jacket, please.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
No, but I mean, I wouldn't carry it to work probably that often. But I do like the idea of owning a gun. Also, the other thing that's not illegal in Texas, which is fucking sick, are OTF knives. I definitely gonna get me one of those.
You do love your knives.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that shit's awesome. So I'll get one of those, and I'm probably gonna get a Benchmade Infidel. Those things are so fucking sick.
I'm surprised you don't have a piece by now, a gun. Like,
Yeah, me
you
too.
know, how much you love weapons.
I've just been kind of busy, I think.
Well, not only that, but like, I mean, I guess the last time you could really get one that you would want is 2019, because after 2020, everybody's like, let's buy some guns.
Yeah, true. The market's crazy right now for everything, especially that.
Yeah, like I literally bought
Guns
mine
and
just in
graphics
time.
cards.
Yep. Yeah. But
Wait, what'd you get? I didn't know that you got one.
yeah, I
don't
do.
think
I
we
have
talked
one.
about that.
Yeah, I have a
Nice.
I have a Smith and Wesson SD9 9mm
Okay.
desert brown with a black slide.
Oh, cool.
My bad. I forgot I was on. My bad.
You're good.
Yeah, the hotkeys.
But yeah, that's what I got. I wanted
Nice.
something, and yeah, I was at a gun convention.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted it for the house, just to
Yeah.
but got some hollow points, and then I got like 100 rounds before everything went to hell.
You got hollow points. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't want to be, if I ever use it in my house, I don't want to be going through 3 of my neighbors' apartments.
Yeah, a bullet does what a bullet does.
Yeah, so
Don't they have bullets like air marshals, right? They have special bullets that they disintegrate pretty quickly after you shoot them, and they make it that way so that if you're shooting in a plane, where you would be in that
doesn't go out.
job, yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I
Yeah, I'm
hadn't
pretty
heard
sure I
of
read that somewhere.
Huh.
Like air marshals have those special bullets. I'll look it up.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it would make sense, but yeah, no, the hollow points they just fold out. I only got 20 rounds of those. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, no, that's it. I mean, maybe eventually down the road I'll get another one, but I don't see. It's small enough to where I can do a concealed carry. Because eventually I want one, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, boy.
It's pretty
Nice.
cool. I don't have a weapon.
That's
Same.
okay.
Except for those guns.
Oh,
Thanks.
I don't have a gun either.
He has 2.
I find that hard to believe.
No, I'm serious. I don't own a gun.
Really?
Why would he need
Yeah.
to? I mean,
Yeah,
No, I want
I feel like
fair enough.
I absolutely want to. But
yeah, but I feel like that's an after kind of thing, Probably, right?
no, I just don't have a place to put it.
Right.
Yeah.
I
'cause you're-
can't. For obvious reasons. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Like I can't keep it here at home. It's because
Yeah.
my landlord. It sucks.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
Your landlord. Those landlords.
Yeah, he's keeping it on the down low. So,
Stephen Perkins, who works at the U.S. Marine Corps, says in the Quora posts they are called safety slugs and are composed of an outer case of brass. Inside is chilled shot and liquid Teflon. This prevents the bullet from penetrating the skin of the aircraft, but does kick-ass damage to an assailant.
What the
Semper
fuck?
Fi
That's so weird.
Marines.
wow.
Soft slugs, also the nickname for penis.
Ouch.
And the name drop. Nice.
And name drop. Just
Solid.
bleep out that whole sentence.
Now the
Name.
audience,
As long as I can
doesn't
name.
know. The audience doesn't know whose penis he's talking about
That's
because
true.
it's gonna be bleep.
Yeah.
Who could it be?
I wonder whose it could be.
I'm just kidding, Esteban.
You're just
Oh
kissing.
my gosh,
just
dude,
kidding.
again.
Dude, you're messing
Sorry.
up. The
That's
trick
okay.
is to just not use names and say dude and bro and bud and pal.
I know.
Pal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Pow.
have my third apple of the night.
Yeah, go ahead, take a bite.
Oh, I'll take a bite of that apple.
No, honestly, listen to how crisp this is.
Wow. Ooh, wow.
I
That sounds yummy.
wish I was that apple.
If I was in the room with you, I'd take the apple from you and eat it. That sounds really good.
Take it easy, soft slug. All right.
Yeah. Well, there goes the mystery.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, there goes
not a
the
mystery
mystery.
anymore.
Oh shit! My mom's glasses broke. She just sent us a picture and a message about it. That's sad.
Oh, that sucks.
Why am I not in that message board or group message?
Yeah, put us in the group message.
I just add you.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, add me. I'll comment on the glasses and then leave.
the apple like.
Yeah.
Oh, on another note, if you don't mind me,
Oh, please.
changing the note here.
Please
Take it
do.
away.
For the League of Legends players out there, which is
Oh,
everybody.
the show on
but
Netflix?
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Is it good?
Incredible.
Really?
So good. They only have the first 3 episodes out. They're releasing 3 episodes a week. I believe it's 9 total. But give it a watch, man.
Give it
That
a
was
watch.
excellent. That was excellent stuff right there.
Okay, I will.
Who knew Riot was so good at that?
I think what I'm gonna do is wait just for all the episodes to come out and watch all at once.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, you can do
The ending.
What
I mean,
the
they're like acts, pretty much like a theater show. So like, the ending, well, at least of this one, was like a solid ending. Like, it's not like a cliffhanger you gotta wait a bunch for. Like, the 3 episodes it's like the story, I guess. Into the
How
next
long are the
3.
episodes?
For like 45 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, real good stuff. And Jester, I mean, you don't play League of Legends, but you don't have to play to know what's going on. Like, you should give the show a watch too, just for the narrative storytelling. It's a great show.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm halfway through Cowboy Bebop right now because I'm waiting for the live action to come
Oh,
out.
nice.
So maybe after that I'll check it out.
Never thought Jester would watch anime.
I don't really watch
Dude, anime is sick.
I'm super picky with anime.
There are some really great animes out there that if anyone says that they don't like there's some solid anime that is just classic storytelling, but just with anime art, and that if people say that it's like bad, they're just biased, in my opinion.
I'd say after you're done with that, watch Samurai Champloo, because that's kind of similar with like the style, as far as like.
Okay.
I want to say storytelling, but I mean, yeah, we could talk about it later. But
No. You can talk about it now.
that was pretty good.
The last one I watched was Castlevania, and that was really, really good. But I'm kind of a Castlevania game fanboy, so that's.
Oh yeah, which ones have you played?
Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, barely any of Dracula X. What's the other one? I haven't played Simon's Quest.
Why would you? That one's bad.
Okay.
That one's on the NES. That's the second game.
Yeah, I know, but I heard that one was pretty fun. It's on the.
No, it's the worst one.
Is it really? Oh no.
Yeah, you got a bad source. Whoever told you that.
It's on the classics collection. Did you get that, by the way?
No, I didn't. I emulate my classic games
Oh, okay. All right.
because it's free and also illegal. But I don't do it because it's illegal. I do it because it's free.
But it's also illegal.
Yeah, but I don't think about it. Castlevania 4 is my favorite. That one is on the Super Nintendo. That one's really fun.
Yeah. What's
Play
that
that
one
one.
called? What's that one called again?
It's called Super Castlevania. Everything on the Super Nintendo
Oh,
is basically
Super,
Super and then the name
yeah.
of the game.
That's right. That's right. All right. Cool. Yeah, I've only basically played the advanced ones.
You all should watch.
Y'all should watch The Sopranos.
Ew.
That's really.
I actually
that's
have been
really
meaning to
good.
watch that, but
Thanks
I
for,
will say
thanks
that.
for letting me
after
watch The Sopranos.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
Xanatas.
Yeah, the only reason why Aslan can see it is because of my HBO Max profile,
there's another
and his
drop.
profile name is just the Leech.
Well, it's Leech,
It's
but it's
something
combined
else.
with my
but
name.
yeah. You all should watch Peaky Blinders. It is so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm a couple episodes in that one.
So we can hear people talk like this whole time and have to use it. I have to use the subtitles.
Oh, you just have to, no, you don't need to use the subtitles. Once you get into it, you just start understanding.
Honestly,
Aren't they Irish?
True.
I thought they were Irish in that show.
There's Irish and there's
English.
English, yeah.
Honestly, Act 1, it's not, the accent's not that crazy. It's pretty clear.
Didn't
The
Tom
fucking
Hardy
Peaky Blinders.
Didn't Tom Hardy play a character really similar to his character in Legend in 2015?
I don't know. if
I
it's
mean,
Legend,
he's
but yes,
Irish.
he does play a character. No, he's Jewish.
Okay, so he's Jewish.
But yeah. The correcting into the apple bite. No, he's Jewish.
Anybody who had a rebuttal can no longer say anything after the apple bite.
Yeah.
If anybody had anything they're about to like come back with,
Sorry.
it was stifled by the bite.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I need to keep watching it. I stopped for a while because I don't remember why, but I just stopped. So
Yeah, I think it really starts like going hard on like episode 4 or 5 of season 1, and then it just like is, you know,
yeah,
100% the rest of the way. It's very good after that.
that's cool. That's cool for sure.
One show that I don't remember if I recommended yet or not, probably maybe the first podcast, but Mr. In Between. I don't know if I talked about that before or not.
I've never heard of it.
I believe it's on Amazon is where I'm watching it. Amazon or Hulu, I forget. I think it's on Hulu. But it's in Australia. It's an Australian hitman who also has a daughter. So he basically goes between, doing hits for his shady dude because, that's just how he was brought up. And also trying to make sure nobody in his life finds out. And he's Australian, so it's funny when they talk.
Hilarious.
It is. They go, oh, you cunt, and all that, like all the time. And it's just, it's always a treat.
The worst word I've heard anyone ever say.
I quote, all right? I don't use it.
Right.
And that's my distinction.
It's just a quote.
I was just quoting somebody.
Watch your mouth.
Wait, everyone here has seen Invincible? Yes.
I have.
Yes.
Invincible?
Yeah.
The animated superhero Amazon Prime show.
I've seen The Untouchables.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Act
You
one.
watch it.
Act 1.
I'm calling it fair.
Oh, that's the one with the meme. The fraction of our power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got Omni-Man. They made a lot of memes out of them. I was pretty happy about some of them.
Beating
Like,
his
man,
kid
he's a
the
Yeah.
whole time.
They're pretty good. Yeah. Hey.
Don't spoil
Fucking
it.
Spoilers. Jesus.
Oh, I actually wasn't
Fuck.
listening.
I think it's
At
been
least
out.
it's
Good.
dead.
I think
At
it's
least
been
it's
out
dead
long
around.
enough.
No, what? It has not. It's been out for like a year and a half. You're just gonna like up and
Not a year and a
spoil
half.
something that's been out for like a year.
I will say I wasn't listening.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, guess
I-
what? We have an
no,
audience listening right now, so
Guess
we don't
what?
want them to hear either.
Act 1 probably won't even watch it, so it's all good.
No,
By
he
the
will.
way, Invincible came out March 25th, 2021. So there's still, probably a good chunk of
Okay.
people who need to watch it who haven't seen it yet.
That meme's only been around since this year. I feel
Since
like that's an
March.
old
Yeah.
meme. Wow.
And meme
That's just
time, that's
because-
like 10 years old.
Yeah. We come up with new memes every day, all right? There's a new meme every like half week that everybody's doing. We, as in the internet, we're all one conglomerate,
Society.
amalgamation of people.
Uh-huh.
You are one of us. We are you. We are each other. We are one. All right. We are the internet.
Didn't Travis Scott say something like that? I don't know. Or you just
Oh yeah. Who's heard about that?
Should we talk
What
about that
happened
one,
with it?
dude? That's pretty juicy. Gosh.
I don't
man.
know too much about what happened. I
I've
just
been
know.
thinking of a good way to segue into that for.
Is that why you've been
for
quiet
a
the
few
entire
minutes.
time, just waiting?
Yeah, it's like, oh crap,
You've been
this
silently
happened
waiting.
a few days ago. Yeah,
Like Travis Scott, right?
I've never.
Oh my
heard of
god.
Oh, Invincible. That reminds me of that one Travis Scott concert I've been to.
Yeah. You just let 8 people die. That kind of it's kind of the same vein, right?
Good segue. Good segue.
Honestly,
Oh,
what's up?
Who dis?
Excuse me?
We're in the middle of a show right now, sir. What would you like to be? What would you like to be called by?
Go ahead and just call me Vin. That's the easiest. Shorting the long name I've got over here. I know We definitely don't go by the real names.
Ah, okay. So Van here for the audience
Vin.
that doesn't know, huh?
Like
Van.
VIN number, like
Yeah,
a car
Van.
VIN
Like-
number.
No,
Vin-
Van was correct.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Vin. Okay, yeah. So all you guys could shut up. I got the name right.
What do you say?
You got it right.
Just gotta let you know, Vinny. Next time you just come through the front door like that, it ain't gonna be good. All right, it ain't gonna
Wait,
look good.
name,
All right.
the full name is Vin Scara. How is it?
Oh,
Van?
okay,
How is
okay.
that the
All right,
short
my bad.
version?
All right, so it's Vin.
So my boy Converse over
just-
here.
Just come in, take a seat, Vinny.
So Vinny is Act 1's older brother.
That's
That's
Tell us your
true.
voice.
That's me.
You can
That's
tell.
me. Nice
You
to
can
meet
tell from voices.
I will say that Vin's mic is kind of low. Can barely hear you.
I can hear him just fine.
Barely hear me.
I'm not asking you, Epsilon.
Well, I'm telling you, I can hear him just fine.
Okay, well, I can't hear him very fine.
Right click on his name and see where you have him at. That might be what it is.
Wow, you know, the attitude on this guy, I should just beat him.
You came at me first.
All right, let's see how that is.
I'm sure it's,
How are you?
Perfect.
How are you?
Yes, what made you join the show here?
Hey, I'm happy to have you here. I don't have to question you.
I got spammed on by Xanatos.
Oh,
That's me.
He was like, join right now, join. And I
Join
clicked the
for the
link and here I am.
see what happens when you give in to peer pressure?
Join for the
Yeah, I was about
content.
to go to bed too.
Oh,
Do we have to shorten your name? Is saying your full name, Vince Scara, too hard?
I like Vin.
I'd say Vince
Yeah,
Scara.
you can't. You
I
can't.
do.
I
do
really
like
don't
Vinny.
care.
Vince Scara, I guess it's too hard.
Don't care.
Ben Scara is also a fellow League of Legends player who has watched Arcane and can attest
Oh, yeah, do you
that
also
it is a
think it's
10
good?
out of 10 show.
God
Okay.
damn, is
okay.
Arcane amazing. It was
Damn.
it was amazing. It was incredible. Like literally, it was amazing. You have to watch it, 100%.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
You gotta watch it, yeah.
You don't
That's
have
two
to be a
sources
League of
now.
Legends fan even to
Yeah.
enjoy the show. Like
Yeah, you
it's
hear that?
so-
You hear that, Jester?
Yep, I hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Now he's got two sources as well.
Don't you have to be a fan?
incredibly like obviously it's an animated show, but it's incredibly artistic. Like
Yeah.
these guys went all out.
That's cool.
Highly recommend.
Okay, noted. On my list of things to watch.
All right, Vince Scara, we were just about to segue into what happened at Travis Scott's concert. I don't know if you want to derail us at all, or got anything to say about that.
Yeah, Travis Scott did nothing wrong. He's just trying to do his show. Let the man do his show.
He's
Yeah.
an artist trying to make his art known to everybody, and anybody who
I
tries
don't
to
even know
stop
who
him
Travis
is
Scott is.
he's the guy who made that McDonald's meal once.
Right?
Gosh,
I don't remember which McDonald's meal that was.
The show had a very strong satanic imagery to it. Am I wrong?
No, I don't
Are you
think.
saying this was like some sort of ritual? This
Yeah,
was supposed
very
to happen?
ritual. Yeah, I guess maybe
please.
ritualistic.
Are you
Sacrifice.
serious? I will kill you all. Oh my
hold
Is that
god.
an
on.
actual theory? Is that an actual theory?
That is a theory. Yes,
Yes,
it
it's
is.
an
Yeah.
actual
What? I'll
theory.
just make this stuff up.
No, dude.
It's an actual
Please.
theory, dude. It's stupid.
I don't know.
It's
But
so.
the thing is, okay, you can listen to whatever news channel says, and then there's everybody else on their TikTok and crap saying, "Wow, this is what the heck? I'm looking at a guy like getting crowd surfed because he's unconscious and carried into the ambulance." And then the camera zooms back to Travis Scott doing whatever the heck he is on the stage.
What happens when you
giving a
play his
crap.
song backwards?
Like there's a
What is
lot
it
of
saying?
videos like
It says,
Oh my god.
yeah, no, it's just.
Sacrifice them all. I made a happy meal.
Sacrifice the audience.
I made a happy meal. That's amazing. Holy shit. No, see, okay, look. I think that does he share some responsibility? Yeah. Dude,
yeah,
absolutely.
most responsibility, sir.
a lot of
like-
it. But yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has some responsibility. I don't know how much. Like, he's been guilty of this kind of shit before, of inciting I don't know if violence or just inciting rule breaking and chaos.
Boring.
Yeah, like just like not responsible behavior at all. But like do I believe that he maybe didn't see any of the shit that was going on, or that there's very often some form of ambulances at a place this big where people are probably like drugged out of their minds and ODing and other stuff like that? Like, dude, that shit happens at so many concerts. Like, there are mosh pits in concerts where people consistently break several of their bones. I'm not saying that that's like good, but what I am saying is that it's way more normal, I think, than what these people who are like commenting on this and saying that like, oh, it was like purposeful negligence. Like, I think that there's an actual possibility that he just didn't realize what was going on and just kept on going.
He acknowledged what was going on.
He acknowledged at some points what was going on, but maybe not, but not the extent of it. He, like, at one point he was like, oh, there's someone falling down. Pick them up. Come on, pick them up. But that's like also normal for a concert.
Oh, bro, someone died at my show. All right, man, let's turn this music back up. All right, everybody jump up and down.
People pass out at concerts.
I realize that. Look, if you're gonna narrow it down to full responsibility, it's the venue. The venue 100% should have shut that down as soon as somebody died. For crying out loud.
It's just management overall.
When we're blaming,
like,
when you're
management
blaming,
is a huge thing. Like, they obviously fucked something up there. Like, obviously, Travis could have helped out. Like, I've seen plenty of videos of other, artists calming down some crowds during some bad moments. But still, it's for sure the management of the crowd that, whoever was in charge of that fucked up bad.
Yeah.
Not to mention this, but as well on top of that, somebody was shooting up people with drugs with a needle.
They were just going around stabbing people with a needle?
Yeah, because one of the security at the venue also got shot up. And when he got tested, he was tested positive for some narcotics and with a prick in his neck.
Dang, they went for that neck too.
So yeah, and then multiple people came to complain about being pricked up with narcotics. So there's like a full-on
heroin.
There's a full-on investigation going on about what happened there. So
yeah, but again, also that's like, again, not good, but probably also way more normal for a concert venue than we would like to believe, of just fucked up people who just see a lot of people there and who are very willing to, like, who see it as a opportunity to do what they want to with a large amount of people.
Oh, absolutely. Like, but I'm just saying that, like, I would think that, or I shouldn't say that, I would hope that maybe Travis Scott would, I don't know. Hey, I see ambulance lights over there.
I see a man with a needle running around stabbing people. Excuse me, sir, I'm not going to do my next song, my most famous one, Sicko Mode, unless you stop, sicko. Yeah, I agree. He should have done that.
Yeah, well, hey, man, the man ruined. What was that? The Super Bowl halftime show that was supposed to be the SpongeBob Super Bowl bit with Sicko Mode. And nothing pleases me more than hearing half of that song bleeped out on live television. It's the stupidest choice for the halftime show. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I could rant about that guy all day, but just alone the incident, like, it's like, come on, man. Like, why don't you try to shut things down at least a little bit, so that way things can get somewhat collected and taken care of. You know what I mean? Instead of like trying to amp up the crowd even more after a couple people died.
Yeah, yeah. Did he know that people died though? Like, just out of curiosity.
So I don't know for a fact if he knew people died, but I know that he knew for a fact that something wasn't going well during his concert. And multiple people.
I think there were chants in the crowd saying, "Please stop the show."
Please stop the show.
Yeah,
there was a lot of help.
There was a very small group that was chanting that among thousands who were just losing their shit. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't hear that.
Well, not to mention the people that were close to the stage that were screaming, "Help! I can't breathe," because they're being pressed up against the fencing.
Yeah.
Like,
but I would believe that they didn't hear that either.
Let us demonize Travis Scott, please. I want to demonize him.
Dude, they're like wearing in one ear, he's wearing an earpiece so that he can get a direct line to his voice so that he can stay on pitch. And in the other ear, he's surrounded by fucking speakers. I'm not trying to excuse you. I'm just like,
no.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just saying this is where I pull
people reason situations. I hate logic.
Are you putting logic in this conversation? We should burn you at the stake. We're just gonna end it right now. No, I mean
What
honestly.
I'm trying to say is that I am pro demonic ritual.
Oh, okay. All right. So as long as that we're clear on that one.
For sure.
What I'm trying to say is I'm never gonna have a Happy Meal ever again after what happened.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's on the venue. They should have shut it down at least for a couple hours. Just shut it
There were
down.
multiple breakdowns in communication. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
On all fronts, and I hope that this changes what policies, or like at least there's a second look at what policies are used at venues like this,
Yeah.
because there's something messed up.
Well, something like
Same with
this.
the Alec Baldwin situation.
Oh yeah. You
For
want
the
to?
record, I would still love to go to a Slayer concert, but
Oh yeah.
Do people die there?
absolutely.
How many people are sacrificed?
But a Slayer I don't think it's. I don't.
Come on, man. It's not like a Travis Scott
gotta be a
concert where you start
Yeah,
sacrificing
exactly.
people.
Yeah.
At least 2.
At least 2.
It's just they play the song "Raining Blood" and it starts raining blood, and
Nice.
People start dying.
yeah, people start dying. Yeah. Hell literally opens up underneath the stage. No.
Everybody falls through. Then they come back later. The band, just the band. Everybody else is gone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just a year for absolute bangers, right? You got Travis Scott's concert, and then you got Alec Baldwin shooting people on his movie.
Dude, that's so sad, though. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Literally, it wasn't
Really
his
lucky.
fault at all. It wasn't his
Whoa,
fault.
whoa, whoa!
At all.
Let's not say
no,
that. Let's not say that.
No, it was not his fault at all. It
Hold
was
on,
not his
hold
fault
on,
at all.
Eric.
No.
Eric,
no.
let's hear Xanataz's point, and then we will go into the further argument. How about that? So please, Xanataz,
So I'm actually
side.
pretty invested in this. And
Okay.
here's why it is not his fault at all.
Okay. Go ahead.
When you're on a movie set, there are multiple checks and balances that need to happen in order for arms or firearms to exist on a movie set.
Okay.
And so the checks and processes, as I understand it, I might be getting some of the steps wrong, happen as follows. One, there should always be, always someone next to where the firearms and weapons are held. Always.
Okay.
That didn't happen. Someone walked away from it and didn't get someone else to watch it in their place. This is to make sure that there's no switching out of bullets, no switching out of firearms, no switching out of fake prop knives to real knives. That did not happen. Alec Baldwin didn't know that, right? He's paying attention to other things. Okay, boom. That's one thing. Two, the arms master needs to individually check every single bullet that is being used. In this case, it was a revolver, which means that some of the bullets are able to be seen even when they're already loaded fully into the gun. When it's being pointed at a camera, you can see some of them in the other chambers that are not currently going to be shot next. You can see them. So you do need the other bullets, but they're loaded with pellets. So when you shake them, you hear a and so the person is supposed to shake each individual bullet, and they only shook a couple. And they admitted on testimony, and in one of the articles that I read, that they did not shake every single one. Alec Baldwin didn't know that. Then what happens is they're supposed to take it to the director, and they're supposed to take it to the director and do the shaking in person with the director, and the director's supposed to watch them do it and load it into the gun. Then the director says, clear, grabs the gun, and then they're supposed to hand it to the actor for them to do the scene. At that point, Alec Baldwin, I don't think Alec Baldwin either knew about the director, that the director didn't follow proper protocol, and that the arms master didn't follow proper protocol. Alec Baldwin grabs the gun, they do the scene. It's a close-up shot where they're shooting directly at the camera. The camera goes up, which is the assistant director, and it goes through the assistant director. It's a live round, and it goes through her, kills her, I think at the hospital, and goes into the shoulder of the director. Correct. The other thing is that there should never be live rounds on the set. But false. It was found out that people who were the crew, but not Alec Baldwin, were engaged in recreational shooting on set after hours when they weren't supposed to be, mixing live rounds and dummy rounds. Also, Alec Baldwin was not engaged in and did not know that. So please, please, please fucking tell me how he is anywhere at fault when he followed proper protocol. All that he's engaged in is taking the gun that's been given to him, which in his mind has gone through all these proper steps, checks and balances that have been checked to make sure that it is safe. And then he's supposed to do his job, act the scene.
Correct.
How is that his fault?
He's an adult. It's his responsibility to know what's in his hand.
Thank you.
What?
Yeah,
It's up to him.
He needs to.
He is an adult. I'm half his age. If I do that kind of shit,
Dude,
my life is going to be
it's not the
destroyed.
same.
Hold on.
It's because he's an actor, a fucking millionaire, however much money he has, however popular he has. It doesn't. It should not matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know why people are defending him for this. He is an adult. He should know better. He should absolutely know better.
Thing. Dude.
Hold on.
If I go to it, no.
You already said your point. You said your point.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, now I'm gonna go on Eric's point here. Okay, so first of all, he's the producer of this movie. Okay, it's in charge of a lot of the process and hiring these idiots that he hired. Should not have hired these people. The arms master has had multiple problems on previous movies. Okay, one of the things that you forgot to mention was that they're supposed to have safety meetings every day about the weapons. He did not do that. He didn't do that. I don't know why Alec Baldwin decided to allow this guy to be hired on his movie set, where he himself, Alec Baldwin, is an anti-gun kind of guy. Hates guns. Refuses to learn about guns because he does not like guns. Now, why on earth would you hire a dingleberry as your arms master to take care of these prop guns for you when he has such a history? Okay, so that's one thing that he's responsible for that he should be looked at. Now, to Eric's point, as a gun owner, it doesn't matter how much safety precaution has been handled before or taken care of before you. Once you are handed a weapon, you treat it like it's never been touched by anybody else. You check it.
Oh my God.
You check the rounds. You check the weapon yourself, and then you use it. That's my argument. He's not 100%, at fault for this situation, but to say that he has no fault whatsoever is ignorant. And I disagree with that.
No fault. I think he has no fault whatsoever. And I think that if any of you were on a movie set where there's a proper protocol that's supposed to be followed, and yes, fair point about maybe there should have been more checks being done to this guy's background and working background. I doubt that Alec Baldwin, at the position that he was in, was even involved on that front, right? And that someone else was probably doing the hiring, and that was a fuck up there. I don't know. If it was Alec Baldwin, yeah, there should have been more done there for sure. But it's not the same and on a shooting range where or any other time that you're handling gun as it is on a movie set. It's just not. That's why there are all these other checks and balances. What, you expect them to just stop hold on, we're not going to do the scene yet. Let me do the individual checks, even though I'm not paid for the skills, not paid to be doing this. That's why other people are doing the checks, because they know how to do it in a way that he doesn't. I didn't know all that shit. I didn't know everything that the arms master was supposed to do, all the checks and balances, staying by the cart and all that shit. You're not expected to. That's why someone else is paid for that. If I go to a shop and get my car repaired and get the brakes changed, are you going to hold me accountable for not checking to make sure that the brakes are changed when I don't know anything about fucking cars? And then all of a sudden I start driving, brakes give out, and I slam into a car and kill someone's child that's just learned to drive? No, I would be livid, and that would be horrible for me, but I'm not responsible. It's the fucking shop that didn't do their job, right? Oh, well, you should have been more responsible. You should have checked the brakes. You should have done this. You should have done that. Dude, I don't know shit about brakes, right? And you said yourself that Alec Baldwin doesn't know shit about guns. He knows what he needs to know to play the role, and that's it. And there should be no other reason why he's expected to know that.
Okay, I mean, you make a valid argument with your car brake analogy, but I'm gonna go back to you talking about his whatever the hiring process of that guy. Another thing that happened on the set of this movie that was not looked at or looked at properly was the fact that multiple people walked off the movie because of safety concerns and then the constant overworking of the employees. And not a single moment in his mind was like, maybe I should look into this further as the producer of this movie. Again, not saying he's 100% at fault, but he's a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, and I mean, like, labor shit with people who are crew on movies has been an issue for a really long time, which is why unions exist, which is why, like, they need to have way more. They need to be paid way more. They need to have more breaks. There need to be more people hired because all the money is going to these, like, star casts and advertising and all the shit, and it ends up being the crew that end up taking the brunt of that and get paid the least, even though they're like working some of the hardest, longest hours. Absolutely, that's fucked. I agree.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying that, like, maybe he should have looked into some things when, 6 to 7 people walked off his movie.
Yeah, no,
for safety
sure.
problems. Now, again, my point with the gun, just as a gun owner, you should check the weapons. I understand that, because he's, an actor or whatever like that, and he's going to have multiple people checking it for him. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's not an excuse. You should check the weapon anyway. I mean,
it shouldn't matter what his job is at all. Whoever has a fucking gun,
right?
That it's on them. Whoever,
right. I just
it's completely on them.
I don't. No, dude, you're looking at this from a point of view of, like, someone who's handling a real gun in a context outside of a film where there isn't a literal system set up exactly for this reason. Like, the reason why this system exists,
the setting
all these
doesn't matter. It's a real gun.
Yes, it does. No, it totally does. What are you talking about? The setting doesn't matter.
It's a real gun. The set has just become a gun range.
No, dude. Oh my
it doesn't
God.
matter.
It does completely. That's why there are all these other checks and balances in place. Of course it does. Of course.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing those checks and balances are in place.
Responsibility is delegated to the people who are experts in that field. And if he just said, hold on, everybody, I know that you just prepared this whole thing, spent a bunch of time, and we just paid you all this. Let me just check through this gun, even though I don't know how the fuck it works. Like, that doesn't. No, dude. No, dude. You're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
Everybody's job.
Yes, and his job is
but it's everybody's job.
No, it's his job in a specific sense, but it's not his job in that. And that's how it's happened at every other film set, dude. You're saying that it should change for every single film set ever, and that doesn't make sense when this is something that has gone wrong once or twice and very tragic. But that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying that someone who's working construction should, safety is everybody's job. You shouldn't be, handling this heavy equipment unless you do this, this, and this. Roles are delineated. Not everyone can do everything. There's someone who checks to make sure that, like, the forklift can have enough weight capacity to carry this thing from over here to over here. There are weight-bearing loads. There's someone else that makes sure that there's, like, enough contact points on. There's an architect that makes sure that the weight is enough for people to get in the building. Like, you don't blame someone who's building a building for not building in enough weight capacity when it's above their heads and they don't fucking know what that is. And it's on the architect. Now, the construction worker knows other things that the architect doesn't know. That's how it works. No one can know everything. It's literally you're applying rules that you are. No,
it can be true. It can be true that all these things are delegated, so that the people who do mess up don't fucking mess up, because it's gonna fall back on them anyway.
No, you're being.
So
I don't
somebody could have done his job, and Alec Baldwin could have pulled the trigger on some fake gun, and nothing could have happened.
Yeah, and that's what should have happened.
Yeah, that's what should have happened, and no one would have been blaming, and the story wouldn't exist. But Alec Baldwin fucked up. Somebody fucked up, and now Alec Baldwin fucked up. He pulled the trigger.
What? No. That's
not
how you would treat literally any other situation. Tell me another situation where you would apply the same logic. Please tell me. Why are guns special?
Okay, your
Because
car.
it's a weapon.
You should have fucking checked the brakes.
What? Dude.
Absolutely. You should have known okay, I know these brakes work. This guy did some weird shit with my car. Now I know. Now I check my car, see if he did a good job. Oh, it works now.
Dude, you don't know as much about cars as the mechanic. So is it your responsibility now to know just as much as the mechanic so that you can check your brakes yourself? Then why didn't you change them yourself? What about your gas stove? What happens if that blows up after? No.
Well,
what about your gas stove? What about your gas stove, Eric? What about the battery in your phone that can explode if it starts to swell? What about the cut that your friend got infected that you didn't have enough medical knowledge to realize that the infection was going to their heart and they died the day after? That's your fault. What about
yes, and yes.
Oh my fucking God! That you just don't. Nobody lives their life that way.
All those things can be your fault. The probability of your fucking gas stove blowing up, that's probably never gonna fucking happen. Some guy pulling the trigger, some random gun, and a bullet coming out. Well, it just fucking happened. It probably happens all the time.
I don't agree.
So just to end the conversation, because we're just gonna agree to disagree here, so that way we can move on. Look, I mean, we had a good conversation about it. Obviously, we're gonna have differing opinions, and unfortunately, this situation has become political to most people, which I think is absolutely retarded.
It's an impasse, and I admit it.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous that this situation has become politicized, and unfortunately, because everyone freaks out so hard about this kind of stuff, which I understand, this situation regardless could have been avoided with the hiring of Dingleberry, who's in charge of most of this stuff. Now, unfortunately, the reason why that they even use the real guns in the first place is to maintain realism, because that's what the audience wants nowadays. And I foresee there's a possibility that they may go more towards,
CGI.
CGI and fake guns and stuff.
Oh man.
But it's just, look, all around, it's a difficult situation, and it's really messed up. But to make it political, in my opinion, is absolutely ridiculous and should not be the case.
Yeah.
You should look at it as a tragedy. Make sure and do your best to make sure that this doesn't happen again with hiring and firing the right people. But I understand Hollywood is very political in itself, and just I know Billy Joe over here who doesn't really take guns all that seriously, so I'm just gonna hire him for the job because I like him. But anyway, so I figured we just move on from that one. Any more exciting topics other than people dying this year?
Oh man,
I had a thought today.
Wow.
More than usual.
How pretzels, right? This is one of the many thoughts I've had. You know how pretzels, right? The normal pretzels, they're like crackers almost, right?
Are they considered a cracker?
I don't know. See, I don't know. I would say like a cracker.
I don't like those things.
I think pretzel would be its own thing.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing that I have a question about. We also have pretzels that are made out of bread, right? And we also call them pretzels. So
it's just the shape.
Is it just a shape? Like if I had a red licorice, I bent it in the shape of a pretzel. Is that technically a pretzel now?
No.
Well, you bent it into a pretzel.
The licorice pretzel.
You know how when we contort ourselves by like a contortionist or someone who's stretching, you're bending into a pretzel. Boom, pretzel.
Would you have the official title of being a pretzel? Like people could call you a pretzel and
Only if I can eat you. Only if I can take a chunk out of you with my mouth.
I mean, you could. It would hurt a lot.
You are therefore a pretzel if you bend yourself in the shape of a pretzel.
You can officially become a pretzel.
Yeah.
So anything could be a pretzel.
That's kind of odd.
Right?
I don't know if I like that.
Have you guys heard that
this and then
black licorice has become the new pineapple on pizza?
Dude, it's always been pineapple on pizza. Black licorice is disgusting.
Hold on, I'm saying that. Okay, there are pretzel sticks, Am I wrong?
I can disagree with that. I do enjoy black licorice.
It reminds me of Knott's Berry Farm.
Vin, you're weird. Whoever else likes black licorice is weird. And there are
Like, have you ever had
sticks.
like
That's
Good
true.
and Plenty? That's like an easy way to first try out black
Oh, yeah,
licorice.
Oh, good and plenty's
Good
are
and Plenty.
foul, dude. Ugh.
Oh,
Hawaiian pizza is also great.
No, it's not.
Oh, it is good.
Yes, it is.
no,
It is,
I
yeah.
will disagree with that. Pineapple should not be on pizza.
They should
You
just
think
make
that-
a
Only
delicious
greasy
combination.
pepperoni is allowed.
Hold on,
And
hold on,
other
If
fellas.
form of
pineapple goes on
meats.
pizza, you're objectively
Meats
wrong
and
and fundamentally
cheeses.
flawed as a person.
Have we
Cheeses and meats.
have we not had the barbecue chicken pizza from Winco that has pineapples on it?
Pineapple, oh, so delicious.
See, that actually is a good combo.
Barbecue chicken pizza is good without
can't
pineapple.
argue
That is
that.
good. Yeah. It's not bad.
I
So-
don't like barbecue sauce on pizza ever.
All right,
I've only had a few times in my life, but it tasted good when I did have it.
It gives it barbecue sauce gives it kind of a little bit of spiciness to it too. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I
yeah.
think I
Those are
just don't
fine.
like the tomato sauce, like marinara with pineapple. Like I just don't like that combo. But with like barbecue sauce and stuff like that, it's actually pretty good.
Because it's a white sauce on that barbecue chicken. It's not a red sauce.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still reeling from the fact. I'm sorry. I'm still reeling from the fact that Eric thinks that I would be responsible.
Dude,
if
let
a
it
mechanic
go.
worked on my
Holy
car.
crap. Let
Hold
it
on, hold
go.
on.
No,
fuck
not
the
hold
gun
on.
thing. No. Not the gun thing. No. We're tabling that. We're tabling that completely.
Okay, thank God.
But I want to hear a
moratorium on
poll.
that.
I want to hear a poll from everyone. If you think that a mechanic that you went to a shop,
We're
you
tabling
got
that.
your work done. You got your work done. You got your brakes checked. You got your brakes replaced. And all of a sudden, and they work at first, and all of a sudden, after the second light that you pass through, you push the brakes because you see someone's crossing the street. Let's make it a dog. That way, it's not a person dying again. Okay, let's make it a dog or something. It's a golden retriever, most beautiful
my
golden
gosh.
retriever
Yeah,
you've
because
ever
that
seen.
makes it better than
And-
killing a person. That's cool.
Yeah. It's much better. And then you press your brakes, and all of a sudden nothing happens. You run over the dog, slam into a telephone pole. You're fine. Car is totaled. Dog is dead. Who's responsible?
Dog for being in the way.
Okay, dog for being in the way.
The legal
Not
system
dog.
would say that your mechanic is at fault, which yes, I would say a good percentage of the fault is at the mechanic. But to take away full responsibility from the driver, I think is wrong too. I
So
mean,
what would you? Okay, whatever. All right, others, Vin.
That's really my issue is taking away responsibility from the person at hand. Like I think people should have more. It's good to if you have a good mechanic that knows what he's like. You trust him. You've been to him before. Then that's great. If you don't, you can check, learn.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
get the
reviews
car
were
out
great.
for
Reviews were
yourself.
great. It was just a mistake on their end. It was a 1 in a million mistake. They've never made that mistake before. They fucked up. You did all the due diligence. You looked at reviews. You paid top dollar. Everything. The same thing still happened. Who's at fault?
okay, but everything that you just said, Xanatos, is responsibility of the driver, is it not?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that all those things are responsibility of the driver. That all happened, right? That all happened.
Mhm.
But the mechanic made a mistake. You then drive your car away. And I want to know how many of you actually checked your car after someone checked made brakes. But first, Vin, what would you say? Who's at fault? Who's responsible?
It's
Yeah,
both.
everyone. We've all done that.
Yeah.
It's
No.
we have
Vin.
all done that.
No.
We have
Vin,
all
who's
neglected
responsible?
safety.
No.
We have all neglected safety at one point or another.
Vin, what is your answer?
It's mostly for me at least. I would say it's mostly the mechanic's fault for sure.
Okay,
I
act
mean, like
one.
the
Yeah.
amount of time I'm like trying to check my car after a mechanic, it's just I don't have time for that. So I just don't. That
Yeah.
If I had more time, then maybe I would know more about my car, but I just don't. So
Okay, act one.
Yeah, I don't know enough about cars to check it out afterwards, which is why I'm taking it to a mechanic. So if the mechanic fucks
Yeah.
something up, the mechanic's fault.
Yeah, I think that's okay. So, Eric, just to take it to kind of a oh wait.
Oh my gosh,
Excellent.
you
Did
didn't
you
get
say
it out of
your
your
answer?
system yet?
No, not yet. Epsilon, did you answer yet?
No, not yet. I understand. Well, first I'll say I would mostly say, "What's up, mechanic? Why'd you let this happen? This is your job."
Right.
I understand what Eric is talking about, and I think I share a similar frustration that there's like a lack of accountability nowadays. But I would say in situations, I guess I don't know if I would call it mundane or more everyday life,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I would probably lean more towards, yeah, like you had a job that you're supposed to do and you didn't do it. Like personally, I wouldn't know how to like check brakes at all.
Yeah.
Like, I had no
Yeah.
idea. So
I would doubt that many of us here do. Okay, here's this. Basically, what this is this thought experiment taken to extreme. Let me give you the following. You are walking along a street, right? You're walking along a street.
You don't need
and
to
all
give
of a
us.
sudden-
You don't need to give us more.
No,
like
No,
you don't need to give us more
I'm gonna give
metaphors,
you more. One
dude.
more. I promise you.
Like
Two
we
more- 2
get
minutes.
it.
No, I'm gonna give you an extreme.
Oh my
You
gosh.
bend down to pick up a penny, right? You bend down to pick a penny, and your juicy ass distracts someone who's currently driving, and they slam into someone and kill them. Who's at fault?
Who got killed? That's
Okay, that's I don't know. I just don't think that that's realistic.
Your metaphors
but-
keep bleeding away from the actual problem, and like I understand what you're trying to say.
But that is the actual thing.
I get what you're actually trying to say. In your metaphor right there, it's 100% the driver's fault from looking away from the road. But like I said, I already said what I said, so I don't need to say it again. Yeah, like if we don't have to agree on the situation, it's not that important. If you look, okay, I'm gonna ask you then. Would you not check the gun? If we're gonna go back to that, since we're staying here.
we didn't have to go back to that, but I guess
Am
we
I
are
on
now.
a movie set?
Yes.
Am I on a movie set?
Yes.
If I've trusted my crew, then no.
You know what? Actually,
Oh,
I
name
think
drop.
the car brakes thing. I think that's closer to. Let's go back to the gun. If I was shooting a gun at a range towards a target, right?
Yeah.
And mechanically within the fucking barrel of the gun, something happens. The gun fucking exploded, right?
Yeah.
Now I gotta burn in my face or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a closer analogy to the brakes in the car.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think
No, because then the manufacturer is at fault, right?
It depends. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
It may not be cleaning the
Yeah,
gun.
it could be the manufacturer's at fault.
Yeah,
fault,
it
but
could be a couple things.
yeah,
it could be. Even that's still a gray area.
Yeah.
It very much can be, right? Did I cause something to obstruct the barrel?
Right.
Or is it really something that like factory new? No one's ever used this gun. I fired it. Whatever, right? It is gray area. It is gray area. But again, I think there has to be like some personal accountability. I don't think we can just. You have to know a little bit of something, or at least.
I think
you have to take some responsibility into knowing that I could have done something to prevent what just happened.
If you bend the gun into the shape of a pretzel, it's no longer a gun.
Eric, here.
Yeah,
okay, just I don't want to. I think that I understand how everyone feels about this, and I think that everyone else does too. And I think that's cool because we found a very interesting, differing view. Very very seldomly do you identify exactly what the ideological difference is in a debate like this. But I think I understand now, and I think that's really cool. And for Eric, I think the world that you're stating is a beautiful one in theory. I just don't think that it exists. What you're saying is that every action has responsibility. Every single one. Even when your electrician comes to your home, rewires everything, boom, it blows up, everything burns down. Yes, you are somewhat responsible because you should have checked what the electrician did. Same for the car, same for the gun, same for everything else. What you're saying is that there are no such things as random acts that don't have some deeper level of that do not have some deeper level of meaning. Everything has a deeper level of meaning. There is no random act. There is no random senseless act. I believe in random senseless acts. I do.
Okay, that's cool.
And I think that there are some things that can happen that actually no one is at fault for. But it doesn't sound like you do.
I don't have a perfect world in my head, no, but okay.
No. I'm not saying you have a perfect world. I'm just saying that I think captures a worldview of yours that I don't think exists. That's all.
An ideal world would be a better name for that.
Yeah, ideal world.
Well, I mean, not every situation is the same though. It's kind of hard to. I mean, you have to take it all. You have to take everything individually.
This is
You do.
This is why I say your metaphors keep bleeding away from the actual problem. And like, look, I mean, I understand. I'm not stupid. We don't live in should land. For crying out loud, should land's long gone. But I would say both of our arguments is that I'm tired of the fact that nobody's at fault anymore. You know what I mean? There's no self-responsibility anymore. And I think
that is such a broad statement. How is that true? Substantiate that.
Oh my gosh. I'm saying that as a gun owner in this situation, I would have checked the gun. And I think that somebody who is afraid of guns should have probably checked the gun. Does that make him 100% at fault? No, it doesn't. But he's a little bit at fault, yeah. If you're looking at that one small situation, and that is it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to compare it to a mechanic working on my car. Yes, I know about my brakes. Yes, I do like to check my brakes at least a little bit after they've been taken care of. You know what I mean? You go for a test drive on your own in a safe area. You should probably do that. Do people do that? No, because we don't live in should land. But that's all I'm saying.
I think I would argue that people shouldn't need to do that in order to absolve themselves.
See, then I think you're living in La La Land then. If you think that you shouldn't have any sort of self-responsibility.
No, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have any level of self-responsibility. What the fuck? I'm just saying that that's not something I'm self-responsible for.
Are you talking about your brakes?
For the actions that I take. Yeah, the actions that I take. I'm responsible for getting my car checked up regularly so that it runs well. So I'm responsible for staying within the lines when I drive. I'm responsible for following the law, driving safely. I'm not responsible for looking at my car in a way that I'm not responsible for being a car expert or even knowledgeable about cars in the same way that no one else is responsible for any of the. We live in such a complex world. There is no way that I could live my life. Yeah, we live in a society. There's no way that I could live my life in a way that I am 100% taking responsibility in the safest way possible.
I didn't say 100%. I didn't say 100%. Did I not say that?
So you're saying that we live in a world where we can't possibly be like we're like gonna fuck up no matter what?
You can't.
No, I don't believe
Nobody's telling you to test the screws on your ceiling fan to make sure it doesn't fall on your
head.
Yes, no, but you are.
No, we're not.
It
no.
fell and killed you when you were here.
You're taking it to the extreme. You're taking it to the extreme.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm forcing you to realize what you're saying about the world by saying
forcing me. You gotta force me to realize what you're trying to say.
No, I'm saying that if you apply that rule set to everything else in the world, it doesn't make sense.
I think it makes sense situationally.
And then
what is so special about the brake situation that doesn't carry over to everything else? That's all I'm saying.
You're the one that brought it up. Now,
yeah, because
it's not the same thing as a weapon that you're holding. That's really,
yeah. But Eric said it. But Eric said it was. You were also partly to blame.
I did the best with the. I gave you the best answer I could with that, trying to match a car and its brakes. Brakes should work on a car, just like a bullet should come out of a gun. I probably should have mentioned that a long time ago, but I gave you the best answer I could. And you should probably know when your brakes are or are not working on a car.
Yeah, you only know after the fact.
Yeah, well, so did Alec Baldwin.
Apply your parking brake. I don't know, man.
Alec Baldwin found out that there was a live ammunition in his gun after he fired it. So, whoops, the end.
Yeah.
Whoops, there it is.
The end. I was hoping we were done with this conversation, but that's fine.
Hey, dude, shit happens to people.
Yeah, it does.
But it's still their responsibility. Manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter.
Right.
Charge.
Right. Oh my gosh.
You step on a dude's neck. Oop, he's dead. It happens. All right, sorry. How much longer do we have?
Are we over? Okay, yeah, we could just end it.
20 minutes over. Let's keep going. Let's let some other players play this game. You know, I feel like.
Okay, go ahead.
Just a reminder for everyone: please watch Arcane. It's a great show.
Yeah, go back to Arcane.
Go ahead and watch that. fantastic stuff.
Yeah, and then
Sounds good.
I will also work on getting to bed here pretty soon because I got a big day of work tomorrow.
Okay. Well then,
Good for you.
then we'll end the show on this then. Yeah. So enjoy our little argument. Hopefully, if you didn't leave it already. I'm all for a good argument, and a good argument, and definitely an impossible situation. So
Go black licorice team.
yeah,
Yeah.
good and plenties could definitely burn in the sacrifice that that Travis
You
Scott
don't like
had.
licorice and stop listening to the show. That's all I'll say. We don't want you here.
So goodbye for now. Maybe we'll do another episode. I don't know when, but we will. Bye-bye.
Bye.